Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be playing some Automaton Priest. Why? I wanted to play Priest, and Automaton Priest is really fun. It was either going to be this or Raza Priest, but I wanted to save Raza Priest for a stream because I feel like I have a lot of things I wanted to talk about for Raza Priest, and I don't think I'll be able to get that out in a half an hour. So, I decided that when I stream, I want to play some Raza Priest. I actually want to play a whole bunch of decks, so expect a whole bunch of streams coming up in the next couple weeks. As I said, I'm most likely going to be live Sunday, if not guaranteed Monday. Oh, whoops. I've been on the stream for a while. Yeah. So, with that being said, how about we queue up the first game and let's vibe a little bit, alright guys? Yeah, with that being said, let's queue it up. I'll see y'all out there. Alright. First game, we're playing against a druid. My music is real loud. Let's smell this whole hand, and let's see how it goes. Oh, okay. This hand looks pretty good. Pretty good. I guess as we're playing the game, and as we're getting into it, I hope everybody gets a beverage. Currently drinking myself a nice cold brewski. You know as I do, fuck. This becomes a dead draw if I get that with this. So, I think we do this here. We do this. Next time we do this to summon the other one. We're probably using this to get Vol'jin. Vol'jin is like just really strong. I hate this game. Actually a dead draw. So the reason we get Vol'jin here is we can use Vol'jin, swap their stats, right? And then they'll get the buff on top of it. That's not ideal for us. That's a really good draw though. Heal this one, so this way, if he does trade into this one, it comes back to life, you know? Oh, I didn't put silence in this deck. So I need to kill him before 7. I need to kill him before 7. This. Oh no, we lose the game this turn. I don't have silence to deal with Velen. Well, I guess he didn't draw Velen. Velen is his big out, right? If he just silence Velen here, I'm just dead. I don't know why he didn't coin Velen, unless he didn't draw it off the Psych Melon. Are you fucking serious? I should have silence in this deck, I'll be honest. This deck needs silence with how many Velens are going around. Just 1000% forgot to put it in. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I really don't want to change the deck mid-video. I really don't like doing that. But I'm gonna tell you guys, if you guys are playing this deck, try and cut something for a silence effect. I'm gonna look at the list between games and actually no, you know what? I'm gonna actually go change it real quick to put a silence in it just so I can deal with Velens potentially. So that being said, let's queue the next one and you're gonna see a slightly different list. Alright guys, yeah, with that being said, I will see y'all there. Alright. This hand is actually looking pretty good. I'm gonna keep the T just in case it's aggro. I think I have them all raw. I don't have an easy turn to play raw is the issue. Alright, well there's the silence effect. I cut a Fanboy for the silence. I don't know if it's gonna be necessarily better. Okay. I have this. The silence could actually be good in this matchup, depending what he plays. I'm just a little worried because we can very easily die this game, like pretty fast. Especially if this was Fanboy, I'd feel a little bit better, because having big automatons, right? If I go automaton, flip them, give one lifesteal, like I could start getting back some amount of life, you know? I was contemplating doing this because it flips both of these. Oh, it turns out the lower of the two. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay. I should have done that because I could have killed off one of these. But it should be fine. I sadly can't easily kill him. Like, I can't kill one of these two to be able to res one. So I'm hoping he takes the initiative to kill one off. Kind of doubt it, because he is playing an aggro deck, and a lot of people play this aggro deck super, super aggressively. Which most of the time makes sense. But... okay. So I'll do this. You have this that could potentially get us another flip, like a Confuse or something. Hero Power, Mind Blast, Mind Seer. I'm at 1. We could potentially be dead here. If not, these get +3, so these are 7s. 7, 6. That's 26 exactly. Just lethal? Because these get set to 3. Oh, that's definitely lethal. Go for the other gravity lapse as well. Classic automaton. Turn 5, 13 13s and 12 12s. Fuck, we're good at this game. Anyways, with that being said, let's keep the next one. Alright, another priest. Again, I'm assuming it's aggro. I feel like assuming it's aggro is the best thing I can realistically do playing this deck. As good as both those cards are, I want to mull one just because I'm coding this out. I'm playing it on 2. Is it worth coining it out? Yeah. If he doesn't kill it, then I have Divine. It's still only turn 3 to play my first automaton, which is really, really slow. I'd really like it to be turn early. If I draw like an automaton here, it'd be insane. Yeah, that makes it slightly better, because if he kills it... Maybe I draw one for turn. Just so I play this one, I play the one I draw for turn. What's a really good one drop to draw here? Embalming Ritual? Or some source I do this. Silence is huge here. Yeah, silence would be the best draw now. But this card silence is just so good. But it lowers all their health, yes. It doesn't buff my guy, but it means I could kill this guaranteed next turn, so I want to give this lifelink. Are you real? Like, are you an actual human being with this draw? That's so punishing. I'm glad I... Oh, I didn't even silent... I thought... Oh, that's so bad. I'm dead. I'm absolutely dead. There's nothing I can do.
You're both number one to me.
Definitely don't have enough damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, he had double fucking... What's her face draw? What can you do? It happens. It happens. I've gotten really good at saying that tonight. I actually kind of want to talk about Magic. So yeah, let's queue up the next one.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
All right.
A just cause is
Druid should be a little bit easier matchup. The matchup you don't really want to see is, I'm gonna just keep as much Astral as I can have, realistically. Silence for the Velen, let's go. Velen me on 7, I want to exile that bitch. Alright, so, I wanted to talk about my Magic, tonight. I went to go play Magic. I don't often go on, Wednesdays. But I'm working on Friday, so I said, fuck, I'm gonna go play Wednesday. I'm going 2-1. I'm perfectly okay with that. Lost the first round, which really sucked. Won game 1, lost game 2, game 3 of that round. I was playing against Grinding Station. Or Breach, whatever you want to call it. Game 1, smoked him. It was like turn 2 Titan, turn 3 kill. For those who don't know, if this is like the first video you catch, you want to talk about Magic, I play Amulet Titan Modern. Always have, always will. I've tried playing a couple other decks here and there. Really not for me. I'm Amulet Titan to my death. So yeah, I was playing that. So game 1 smoked him. Game 2, I missed on... I think I calculated it was 12 draws in a row. Either draws for turn or draws off Spelunking. To hit a green Sun Zenith, which there was 4 of in my deck. Hit Talaria West, which are 1 of in the deck. Hit Summoner's Pack, which are 2 of in the deck. Hit 1 of the 4 Titans. Or hit, Lumera. To just have the game 1. I had a Kelsic Wolf run with a shitload of damage. And I had like a whole bunch of lands on the battlefield. But I just used straight garbage into garbage into garbage. Nothing drawn. Oh well, lost that game. I even had, like, I got rid of all of his grinding stations by bogging his graveyard after he milled them all with an Emery on 1. What did he do? He poked my guy. So I'm getting really into my story. It's more entertaining to me than this game. So, yeah. So, you know, whatever. Lose game 2. I'm on the draw. Game 3. I go, Urza Saga Amulet pass. He goes, land, Mox, Opal, I don't know, what's the name of that card? Bobble, Emery. He hits Grinding Station and some other shit. Like, well, that fucking sucks. Next turn goes fucking Breach and kills me. That sucked a lot more. He killed me on turn 2. Like, it's one of those things where you like couldn't like do it. Like there's nothing I could have really realistically done. I had a pretty solid draw, all things considered. Like again, my draw was gonna be turn 3 kill you, so like I can't complain about he got me like faster. But it was rough. I did decide to go out on my own term, where he went to play Thassa's Oracle, and then I responded by going Summoner's Pact to Endurance him, pitching my Titan. So I went out on my own terms, and I died to my Pact. Just fuck them. But yeah, so you know, it is what it is. Round 1 gone, whatever. Round 2, I don't even know what the fuck I was playing against. He went like turn 1 Urza Saga Amulet in game 2, and I Force of Vigored his ass. So that felt good. I love the card Force of Vigor. It's such a fun card. To which he just never played a land for the rest of the game. That was fun for me. Game 1, I killed him on turn 3 or 4, and he played an Urza Saga, an Amulet, and that's it. Oh, and a Rumble. So he did fuck all, basically. Then round 3. I don't know if you guys remember it, but a couple weeks back, what was it, a week, 2 weeks ago? I told a story about how I basically got scammed by an opponent, where they told me one thing, and then after the game they went back on what they said, and they decided to say, fuck you, basically, right? For those who did not hear the story, I might as well share it. I was playing a game, I sit down, my opponent tells me, yo, I'm 1-2, I'll give you the win if you're 2-1. I'm like, I am 2-1, I got down paired. Fuck me. Oh, well, that sucks. He's like, yeah, no worries, man. Take the win. We put into the app. He's like, hey, do you want to play just for fun? I'm like, sure. You know what? My buddy's playing finals. Sure. Let's play a game or two for fun. I'm not taking the game seriously. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. Again, we were playing for fun. Like, that's what he told me. In my head, I'm like, okay, I'm playing this game for fun. I'm not playing this necessarily to win. I'm not, you know. That feels bad. So yeah, I'm playing this game for fun. And I end up losing, right? Like, I didn't even sideboard. My opponent sideboarded like 7 cards. I didn't even bother sideboard. In my head, we're playing this game for fun. Alright? I'm gonna continue this in the next game, so at least there's something playing in the background in case people don't want to listen to the story and want to pay attention to the gameplay. So let's queue it up, and yeah. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Alright. So getting back to it. I've clearly been playing this game for fun, and we're just joking around, like, straight up, it's the middle of the game, of game 1, and I'm like, yo, I haven't, like, it was playing against, Energy, and it was, like, basically my first tournament back since, like, Green Sun got, like, since I was playing Green Sun, and I'm like, yo, I haven't really looked at that many Energy lists. Can you give me a sweet solid? It's like, yeah, we're playing for fun, I'm giving fun. Like, yo, does that list often play Blood Moon, Magus? Like, what's the cards that they're playing now to counter, you know, Eldrazi, Tron, you know, all these decks? He's like, oh, yeah, we're playing, like, his list was playing 1 Blood Moon main board, nothing in the sideboard. And he's like, yeah, there's some lists that are playing 2 main boards, some lists are playing 1 main, 3 side, and it's typically a mixture. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we're like talking about, like, what's your opinion, what's, like, best to do? Because he's been on the deck for a while. He's like, oh yeah, you know, I know that our store we have a fair amount of Eldrazi, but I find it's like already a decent matchup, so I don't really want to worry too much about them. I'd rather focus on my main gameplay. And we're having like this super fucking casual conversation. We're joking and whatnot. And then I win game 1, lose the next 2 games. I'm like, oh whatever, it's good. So I'm packing up my stuff to go. My buddy finished his round. I'm like, yo, it was nice having a talk with you. Great games, fuck. I learned a bit about your deck. I hope you learned some about my deck. He's like, oh yeah, I wanted to tell you. I went to go talk to the organizer. I was actually 2-1. So now I won't get store credit, even though I beat you. I hope you don't mind, but I told him to just swap in the computer. And I just looked at him like, yo, the fuck guy. And he's like, oh yeah, man, I'm sorry. You know, and he's basically some bullshit fucking excuse. So in my head, he's just like, didn't think he would win the matchup. Saw that I was down to take it, and I was just waiting for my buddy to finish. And then fucking just blindsided me with that. So he basically just scammed me. I'm like, ah, fuck. Well, cool. I lose out $25 store credit. If you really need to scam that much for 25 bucks, go right the fuck ahead, you know? It's super scummy, and I've not talked to that guy since. And every time he goes to say hi, I'm like, what's up? And that's it. He tries to have a conversation, like, bro, I can't. I'm busy. I need to go do something real quick. And I think he feels it that I'm clearly like not about his bullshit anymore, because he now tries to avoid me. But getting back to tonight, I'm facing him the last round. He's on the same fucking list, and I'm like, yo, bet this is time for me to fuck this guy's day up. Game 1. I keep a decent hand. It's just a little slow. And he has the curve of like turn 1 Ragavan, turn 2, he steals a fucking amulet off the top of my deck. It basically just explodes. I'm like, okay, whatever. Game 2, I look at my opening hand, and it's turn 2 Titan. It's turn 2 Titan with 1 amulet. I'm like, yo, bet. And he's like, you good? I'm like, yeah. 1 amulet, go. He's like, untaps, plays a Ragavan, passes. I'm like, yo, motherfucker activated my trap card, fuck. So I did, it was, I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, but it was basically Lotus Field, sacking 2 lands, including a Dryad Aber, into second Arboreal Grazer, Lotus Field for turn, copying my Vesuva copying my Lotus Field, sacking both of them. Lumera, get them all back, sack all my lands. Titan, give my Titan haste, attack. He looks at me like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, hey man, it is what it is. And he's like fucking pissed at this point. I'm like, fucking deserved. And then he concedes, he gives me game 2, he's like, alright, game 3, he started. I look at my hand, and my hand is double amulet, Spelunking, Titan, Lotus Field, Bounce Land. And I'm like, you know what, fuck it, let's, or, sorry, not Bounce Land, but a regular land, a Lush Portfolio. I'm like, you know what, fuck it, let's go with this. And basically, I go 1-0, like, survey, leave it on top, go. He attacks me with his cat, I'm like, sure, untap, play the land that was on top, it was the Shifting Woodlands, double amulet, he goes, counter 1 with the Consign, blow the other one up. I'm like, cool. Untap, play a forest, Spelunking, he goes, consign the trigger. I'm like, okay. He untaps, he exiles it. I'm like, alright. Draw Spelunking for turn, put into play Lotus Field, play my second Lotus Field that I had drawn, sack to both, Titan, go get mana, give it haste, move to combat, attack, Lotus Field, copy my Lotus Field, Lumera, return all my lands, pass. He just looks at me like, yo, what the fuck is this? It's turn 4, he has like a cat and like a Ragavan on his board. And then he just like shakes my hand, and all of a sudden he's super fucking pissed. Like he starts slamming his deck, he's like, I'm like, my buddy, he's like, yo, you win? I'm like, yeah, I fucking got there. He's like, yo, fucking nice, good shit. He's like, yeah, I just took 4 amulets effects. I'm like, hey man, you're the answer to 3 of them. You can't even fucking be mad. Like, you hit like 4 of your cyber cores. Like, no, you just got lucky. You never won that matchup. Like typically, like you just got really fucking lucky. I missed 2 damage. Fuck me. And he was so fucking bitter. He just stormed off. And I fucking go outside. My buddy fucking grabs. He's like, yeah, you fucking knocked him for the shit you pulled last. I'm like, we smoking on a spag, boy. It was like the most fucking like deserved win I've ever fucking had. It just felt so good. Because this kid's also really fucking cocky to just put him in his fucking place. Right? He talks shit all the time. If he beats you, he talks shit. If you beat him, it's always you're lucky, you're bad. And I fucking smoked him. He's like, man, I had the answers to some of the other plays you could have done. I'm like, buddy, cool, but you didn't do it right. And he got so fucking pissed. Oh my god, I felt so vindicated. It's insane. Oh, nice. So, yeah, that was... Honestly, it was fucking great. It felt just so fucking good to shit on that kid. Anyways, I know that I was in queue for a little bit of the games and I modified cards, so I think we still have a little bit of time. So we're gonna queue up one last game and we're gonna see how it goes. Alright guys, yeah. With that being said, I'll see y'all out there. Fuck. Alright. Oh, one of the other things that this guy is on, something that pisses me off because again, It might be because it's just the type of person I am, but I really like foil cards. Again, if you know anything about me, you know I like that fancy shit. I'm gonna draw my other Astral before I get to play both of these. I'm gonna bitch about it. I love foils, right? I have 3 ADH decks that I'm in the process of completely foiling out. Looking at doing another 2. One that's like 78% complete. The other 2 around 50 to 60%. And then, to be fair, one of them is like one of my favorite decks of all time. It's like my God Tribal deck, right? It's not good, but a lot of the foils are really fucking expensive. For no fucking reason, right? I think the Finax Full Art foil secret layers are like $55 a piece. I fucking called it. I hate this game. I'll get at least 2 copies of Vol'jin here. I'll probably get Vol'jin with this one as well. I probably will not forge it though. So I love my foils, and one of the things he brought to me probably like 2 months ago was like, "Yo, I don't understand your huge obsession with foils. Like, you don't have to flex all the time whenever you play a game." And I was like, "Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck you want, kid? Like, shut the fuck up. If I want to have foils, I'm gonna have foils." Like, yeah, but you waste so much money, you know? You could build, like, for the price of your deck, you could build, like, 4 or 5 other modern decks. I'm like, yeah, but if I only enjoy playing one fucking deck, why am I gonna worry about building, 5 other ones? I've made that mistake. I've built 6 different modern decks, and I had 3/4 of the format, and I never played the decks. I built all of Elementals, bought it all in one shot, played it once. Bought all of Yogg, played it for 2 weeks. I built Rhinos, played it once. Built Living End, played it once. Built Creativity, played it once. Why the fuck would I worry about having a dozen decks if I only ever want to play one? I feel like that's something that a lot of people get, and that a lot of people are like, yeah, that makes sense. This kid fucking went over his head. But yeah, so I'm like, he was trying to give me shit because my Tender deck at the time was fully foiled with most of the most expensive versions of everything. But it's just like, what art do I like? I like this art? Alright, I'm gonna get this art, like, that's what was going through my head. It wasn't, I want this card, I'm gonna get this card. No, it's, what art do I prefer? And to me, the answer was always, like, I'm gonna only get the arts I like, right? I don't give a fuck about getting every random art. I want the ones I like the most. So, like, I have the GP promo Titans. I have the sketch foil Urza Sagas. To be fair, the Urza Sagas are something I want to change. I just need to find for. But I really want to get... I don't know if people have seen it, but there's a textless Urza Saga, and I really want them. They're just currently sitting at $475. So that's not something I'm realistically ever gonna buy. I fucked up playing the Reanimate. Do this. But yeah, for those who want to know what it looks like, because they haven't seen it, this is the new textless full art. I really want them, but again, at $2,000 for the playset, basically after taxes, I'd rather get myself another Cradle. Like, just straight up personally, I'd get more use out of the Cradle most likely. Besides that, like, I have like the full art foil Lotus Fields from the secret lair a while back. I have, hold up, I'm pulling up my list. I mean, the deck is right in front of me. But it's like, I had foil One Rings. I have the full art foil Amulets. I lose this game and I'm pissed about it. I lost this game because I played the Reanimate. Really tilting. I have like foil Dryads. I personally really like the OG arts. So I have the OG arts. I have the OG foil Arboreal Grazers, the foil Aftermaths. I have all the full art foil Bounce Lands, foil Expedition Valakoots, foil full art Bosejus, foil full art Expedition Cavern. Like, I'm not saying this to flex. I'm just saying this that I got the arts that I like the most. I know that my cannon is not the most expensive. I know my Valakutes are not the most expensive. I know my bounce lands are definitely not the most expensive. I just got the arts I fucking like, and I think most people will get that. I'm about to res a fucking treant, and I'm gonna bitch about it. Oh, beautiful. I'll play this here. I want to be able to have lethal next turn. You know, like, when I was playing Slayer Stronghold and whatever, Slayer Stronghold and not Vesuva, Slayer Stronghold Sunhome, I had OG foils. When I was, my Talia West, OG foils. Again, not saying that to flex, saying that because I have, in my opinion, the better arts of the two, like. If he doesn't have an answer to one of these, he's dead. Or to both of these, he's dead. You know, so he bitches to me about all the time about, like, oh, you wasted so much money on these foils. Okay. This is not my current list, but, like, my current list is, again, it's... Are you... I don't even know what I got that achievement for. But, for the love of fuck, man. Second poison seeds that was gotten off a GIF, which is... Oh, shit, so when he drew off whatever, like, fuck me. There's, like, one that I want... There are two cards I want to switch. I want to get the OG foil, or the full art foil Otawara, and I want to get the full art, or the OG foil Vesuva. Those are, like, the two big ones I'm missing. I think there's a couple other ones where I'm like, I kind of want to upgrade these. But, you know, like, in reality, I don't have to. My list currently is not fully foil. I'm looking for OG foil Green Suns. Again, I'm not getting OG foil Green Suns because I want to flex with them. It's the last thing I fucking care about doing. What? Oh, he doubled it. Yeah, I'm Gucci here. So yeah, like, it's... To me, it's never been a thing about flexing. It's just that I like foils, and I want the arts I like. And I hate it when people try to give me shit, because, again, the deck is worth a pretty penny, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie about how much it's worth. If someone asks me how much it's worth, I don't have the number off the top of my head. Oh, that's cool. Like, I don't have the number off the top of my head, but I think last I priced it with a homie was like 2,200 Canadian. Roughly 2,300, which again, it's a pretty fucking penny, don't get me wrong. But it's also something I've been working on for 10 years. That doesn't make it better. And I know it sounds like I'm trying to flex, but I'm trying to get the point of, if anybody has ever tried to foil out a deck, I guess it's like if you try to make a full deck golden. I feel like people are gonna, like, say if you do YouTube content and you do that, I feel like it's gonna be a whole bunch of people like, oh, you gave Blizzard so much money, how the fuck can you do this? You should have donated that money. That's something I've legitimately gotten, is I've had people tell me I should have donated the money instead of buying foil magic cards. And it's like, cool, yeah, I guess, maybe, but this makes me real fucking happy. I want it, I'm gonna get it, type shit. You guys can tell me if you think I'm wrong and I'm being a fucking asshole about it, but yeah, just, if someone likes something and they spend money on it, it's their money, let them do what the fuck they want. It is what it is. Don't fucking worry about it. If they could support themselves and they enjoy it, go right the fuck ahead. And if that's you and you're on the fence, like, hey, I don't want people to look at me the wrong way. I don't fucking care what they think. Do whatever the fuck you want. Right? It's your money, you worked hard for it. You do you. Anyways, Automaton Priest. I like this deck. I feel like we went, what, 50-50? Yeah, we went 50-50. The game we just lost, I misplayed, so I deserve to lose that one. The other two games, one Velen combo, didn't have silence, I fucked up. And the other one was, what, turn 4, die to Aggro Priest? It happens. Again, it is what it is. We don't worry about it, and we move on. Anyways, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like and subscribe. As always, follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Alright guys, yeah. Peace.